Hey guys, Jim here with another video for you. This is my comedy collection on Blu-ray for the boutique labels. I already did a collection of my catalog titles, and these are my boutique titles. But before we begin, if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up, a possible subscribe, and leave some comments. Let me know what some of your favorite comedies are, which ones I don't have that I should pick up and such. So without further ado, we're going to begin. These are in alphabetical order. First, we have Amazon Women on the Moon. This is a keynote title. Another keynote title, The Best of Times. Next, from Shout Select, Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Collection. This contains Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I have the third movie on a separate disc that is part of the catalog collection. I have another Shout Select title, Brewster's Millions, with Richard Pryor and John Candy, directed by Walter Hill. Next, we have another keynote title, The Brinks Job, directed by William Friedkin. Another Shout Select title, The Burbs, directed by Joe Dante, starring Tom Hanks. Another Shout Select title, Cheech and Chong's next movie. My favorite Cheech and Chong movie. Another Shout Select title, City Slickers. Another keynote title, Continental Divide, with John Belushi. A Criterion Collection title, Dazed and Confused. This is a very good addition. Next, sorry, that's a keynote title. This is Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. Steve Martin, Carl Reiner directed it. Silly movie, but a lot of fun. Another Criterion title, Albert Brooks, Defending Your Life. Another Shout Select title, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, directed by Frank Oz, starring Steve Martin and Michael Caine. Another Criterion title, Stanley Kubrick, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. That's a mouthful. Classic Cold War comedy from the 60s. 60 years old this movie is now. Wow. Another Shout Select title, Dragnet. Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd. Sorry for the shaky cam, guys. Slide this over a little bit. Sorry. Next, another Criterion title, The Fisher King. Directed by Terry Gilliam. Starring Robin Williams and Jeff Bridges. Very strange movie. Very good movie, though. I like it. Next, probably the worst movie I have in my entire collection, Gorp. This is a Kino title. This was on my Why Do I Own These Movies video. And yeah, this movie's horrible. Next, another Kino title, The Hard Way. Directed by John Badham, starring Michael J. Fox and James Woods. I really like this movie. It's stupid, but it's funny. Next, a Synapse title, Hot Dog the Movie. This was on my 10 bad movies that I love. And yeah, it's a bad movie, but I love it. Another bad movie that I love, Hudson Hawk. This is a Kino title. Again, it's hard to defend this movie. It's considered one of the worst movies ever. But I have a soft spot for this movie, and I can't even explain why. I just do. Next, I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. Blaxploitation spoof movie from the late 80s. Next, from the Criterion Collection, The In-Laws, one of my favorite comedies of all time. From Shout Select, The Jerk. From Shout Factory, the Kentucky Fried Movie. I love this movie. Next, from Kino, The Long Goodbye, which technically I guess you can say that this is not a comedy, it's more of a mystery. But it's the Marlowe stories, from Chandler novels, told comedically. So that's why I included this one. And I'm going to have this on one of my underrated movies you need to see eventually. Okay, let's pull this stack over and hopefully it doesn't fall. Okay, next we have another Criterion Collection film. This is It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. From Arrow, we have Mallrats, Kevin Smith movie, follow-up to Clerks. Next, one of my favorite movies of all time from Shout Select, Midnight Run. One of the best buddy comedy movies ever. I love Midnight Run. This movie's, it's just so good. Next, Murder by Death, Neil Simon movie. This would make a really good double feature with Knives Out. If you like Knives Out, yeah, you would definitely like Murder by Death. Next, from Kino, My Bodyguard. Also from Kino, My Science Project. From Shout Select, the Nutty Professor collection. Also from Shout Select, the Oh God collection. From Criterion, The Princess Bride, which is actually a book. Love this storybook edition, as you wish. From Kino, Mel Brooks, The Producers. Love Mel Brooks, love The Producers. Next, from Shout Factory, Rock and Roll High School, 40th Anniversary Edition. This is the Steelbook. From Kino, Scavenger Hunt. Movie for my childhood that was much funnier as a child than it is now. It's not terrible. It's certainly not great. Next, from Kino, Secret Admirer. From Shout Factory, one of my favorite comedies of all time, Slapshot. Again, this is a steelbook. From Shout Select, 3 O'Clock High. From Criterion, Time Bandits, Terry Gilliam. I love David Warner in this movie. I love David Warner in every movie, but I really love him in Time Bandits. From Kino, Tropic Thunder. One of my favorite comedies. I just think this movie's hilarious. From Shout Select, another one of my favorite comedies, Used Cars. Directed by Robert Zemeckis. From Arrow, Weird Science. And finally, from Shout Select, Wildcats. With Goldie Hawn. And yesterday, when I did my catalog comedy video, I omitted a very, very funny movie, so I figured I would include it in this video, and that is What We Do in the Shadows. How I forgot this movie, I have no idea, because I absolutely adore this movie. The TV show is good, but the movie is hysterically funny, so I had to include What We Do in the Shadows on this video. So anyways, guys, that's my boutique label comedy collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, please give me a thumbs up and a comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.